Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Shark. I know what time it is. Hit the like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you will not be disappointed. Listen, let's have a conversation. If you guys aren't following me on my backup page, please do at Shar's World #6. If you haven't had a chance to follow me on all platforms at Shar's Reality, please do. Listen, newcomers, flip-floppers, and day ones, hello and lottie-dottie to everybody. Let's jump right into it. I have a minimum amount of time today, so I'll be popping in and out periodically. I'll try to do my live around at 3:45 hour. That's usually a hot time for me, so I'll try to stick with that time. I know I've been MIA for a few days, but I'm back now. I needed those few days to get my baby back in school, along with my nephew. So listen, I got college girls over here, so I had to get some things orchestrated. And if home ain't right, I could never get on here and talk to you guys. So let's jump into it. So you guys know that Destiny and Tisha, which we're going to talk about on a 3:45 live later, how overly obsessed that the two of them are with Melanie. We're also going to talk about how this should have been deaded, okay, and how it's really becoming real nasty, okay? However, they take this fake car ride we're going to talk about at 3:45, okay? Because I don't believe that they were going anywhere. It was basically a plan, jump in the car and go. But anyway, we'll talk about that at 3:45, so make sure your notifications are on. But right now, I'm here to talk about this saying where Destiny told in her confessional, if I really wanted Martell, I could have him, her, and him. Now, not only was it tacky, it was a tacky hot mess. It was really disrespectful to a womanhood, okay? To a woman's characteristic, okay? Especially if that has never been something they illustrated or exhibited, basically, from the course of the time that they've been an entrepreneur on reality TV and etc. You definitely didn't want to put something out there like that. So it was distasteful, but what is there to expect? We're talking about Destiny, okay? Destiny, who has threatened Mel on numerous occasions to show proof, and Maurice begged her, Destiny, please don't do that. And we have not saw proof yet, which further explains that she's all talk, okay, and no bite, okay, no grip, all right, no gain. So we can't take anything that she says serious anyway, but because she said it, we're going to entertain it for a minute, okay? Not only are we going to entertain it as the content creators, Melanie comes back and say, B, don't play with me, okay? Now, I know that Melanie was pissed because she barely ever curses, and when she do, baby, it hits like the top of your forehead, like that frontal lobe, okay? It definitely does hit differently when she curses. She means, B, I mean that. Stop playing with me, okay? And as she went around the room doing this TikTok, and she was asking different people that has been a part of her life, and Lauren was in the circle, but and a host of other people, that were there with her doing this TikTok, she was asking them, have I ever gave y'all that kind of time or that kind of energy? And they basically bluntly and very swiftly said, hell to the mother effing nah. Okay, so that was an ultimate conversation, and she says that she doesn't even, no shade to anybody, but I don't even like when the friends be touchy, filly, bumping up on their girlfriends. She's like, that's not cool, right? And I don't like people to do it to me. And if you do, what kind of look you're going to get in return. I said, I know that's right. Don't let your cuckoo touch mines, baby. It's a hell no for me. No shade to whoever like a cuckoo. That's their business. But as for me, I don't want yours touching me. I can dig it, right? So then she goes on to say, call my best friend. Get my best friend on the phone. Because Britt, no, okay? And I think it's just wrong. I don't remember whether she got a response or not. If she did, please forgive me because I cut it off. But if she didn't, probably because Britt didn't recognize the number that the individual was calling from, okay? With that being said, she also alluded, and she didn't say any names if I want to be clear, but she definitely put a monkey in the wrench. She was like, some people like it that way. The ones that's just rubby, touchy, filly, a little bit too much. She should have said poolside. In the private pool with 150 people in it. Yeah, she should have said that, but she didn't. Okay, but she definitely was alluding that Tisha and Kimmy was doing way too much during that live. It was really Kimmy. Kimmy act like they was like hunching prior to them getting on there, okay? And let me tell y'all, from that live, I have so many questions, okay? Although I know that Kimmy likes it like that, I know that Tisha is too jealous, so I don't know how that will work for them bringing other people into the bedroom. But it will explain a young lady who went on Original Straight No Chaser and said, listen, he wanted me to have a threesome, okay? That would explain a lot of stuff and why Tisha may have known that he was grooming this individual to bring her home to both of them, okay? So after that video going live, I have a lot of questions, right? And I'm not saying it happened like that, but listen, 1 + 1 has always been 2, and y'all know I try to make the math, okay? And if it doesn't make sense to me, it just doesn't, right? But what does make sense to me, it will make a lot of sense why Tisha has given it no energy, because one, the individual said prior to, right? She says, yeah, it been times when he was on the phone around me. I don't know if she knew that he was talking to me, but he's been on the phone around her talking to me. And why, if the proof is out in the pudding, with the back shots and the girl sending the pictures of the back and Wanda coming back like, hey, you can't be this dumb, right? All of that would all make a lot of sense if they're over there touching each other cuckoos, okay? Or rubby, touchy feely. Now, I'm sure by the end of that live and the next day when Kimmy sobered up a little bit, baby, she, my dear, probably was pulling her hair out, okay? She probably was like, I can't believe I allowed my slip to show like that. What was I thinking? Tisha, did I do too much? Trust me, she had questions, okay? So I'm not so sure all four of them ain't in something allegedly, okay? And that would explain Maurice allegedly in the background with another individual with his hand wrapped around him. I wish mines would. I better be the only person. Matter of fact, I'm not even leaving mines outside. Where I go, he go. Where he go, I'm going. And it doesn't mean it's an insecurity thing. We don't know y'all like that. We ain't from here. Okay, y'all ain't going to spike my man's drink, right? So it's a lot of things and questions, but who says that they have questions? This just might be the normal, okay? This might be what they do when they're on vacation. Is swing, okay? Now, it's allegedly, in my opinion, but Melanie definitely does address that. And we'll talk about that too on Saturday, okay? And she basically says that they have showed you guys that behavior. I ain't never give y'all inclement that I like cuckoos or I like girls or I'm effing on some girls, right? She said I never ever gave you that. So if that's what they do, don't become projecting that energy over here or the time and the energy they got over here. Baby, it's a hell no from me, okay? So I'm glad that she pulled old Destiny to the front of the classroom and said, you sit right here. I'm so excited about that. Because, she's been quiet for a long time. Now, the ones that don't understand enough is enough, and I'm tired of letting people put stuff on my name or, say stuff about me, and I got to take the high road. When I'm tired, I'm tired. And I get to address it how I want to. The ones in the back might say, oh, she messy. Oh, she been waiting for this. Oh, she always been like, that's the ones in the back, right? But the ones that has been watching her take jab at the jab at the jab at the jab so much where she had to gear up her boxing gloves, change her boxing gloves each and every day to make sure she hit it with like a boom bop bang, right? Heavy hitter kind of type energy. They understand. She took enough, okay? And I don't blame her for saying this is not the end. And I will continue to show up until I'm ready, until I get to a point where I don't want to address these heifers no more. Stop playing with me. But y'all drop down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about it. That's all I have for you guys right now. Until next time. Bye.